A museum that last year closed a wonderful and fascinating long-running exhibition over woke revisionist concerns is advertising for a diversity czar on a huge £211,000 salary. The wage, which equates to more than $250,000 would be for just 2 days' work in the office at the Wellcome Collection in London. Late last year, the museum closed the incredible Medicine Man exhibition. Items in the collection included a Chimu mummy from Peru, a shrunken head, a vanitas or memento mori, a nailed nkisi, which was an object believed by Central African peoples to contain spirits, a painting by Hieronymus Bosch, a lock of hair from George III, and many other wondrous objects. The fairly weak reason for the exhibition's cancellation is that it presented through the lens of a single person, Henry Wellcome. It also allegedly perpetuated a number of isms. Spoiler alert, it didn't. A medical research charity, the Wellcome Trust says it is seeking to hire a thoughtful, collaborative and agile individual to set, evolve and implement an ambitious, multifaceted equity, diversity and inclusion strategy. The well-remunerated individual who lands the role will only have to drag themselves into work on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, enjoying home working on Mondays, Thursdays and Fridays. And while my tone may appear somewhat acidic, it is because of the damage this kind of policy does to history and museums in general. These people seem to hate the collections in their charge. Museum bosses said at the time of the closure, Medicine Man is 15 years old and the world is very different now to when it opened. If we were curating the space for the first time today, we would not choose to display these items through the lens of a single person, Henry Wellcome. This is despite the fact that it was his own collection and the trust relies on a legacy set up by Mr. Wellcome. The museum also said it was taking some time to consider how it would use this space in future, adding that the gallery was only one part of its large collection. This might well be the case, but it was by far the most interesting part and was the only reason to visit the museum in Euston Road. The rest of the premises had already been given over to a series of politically motivated exhibitions trumpeting whatever the latest zeitgeist cause was. The word salad job advert for the new role read, "The incoming Chief EDI Officer will partner directly with Wellcome's CEO, ELT and Global Board to foster an inclusive and equitable culture at senior leadership levels. The successful candidate will partner across Wellcome Trust and beyond to set, evolve and implement an ambitious, multifaceted equity, diversity and inclusion strategy for the staff and the organisation as a whole. This is a highly collaborative position that requires a leader who will invest in and engage partners to evolve and deliver the long-term EDI vision, commitment and roadmap that is steadfast in its principles, yet flexible enough for each team to implement authentically and sustainably." My question would be, can't they just run a museum that's actually worth visiting? Ultimately, the Wellcome Trust is a private charity and they can spend what they like hiring whoever they want. But I feel someone needs to stand up for Henry Wellcome, the man whose name is over the door, who seems to be under attack for the heinous crime of being alive and dying quite a long time ago. His legacy funded endowments for pharmacology, departments to educate and train researchers, and his entire will stipulated that his estate be given over to further human and animal health. Closing exhibitions and wasting six-figure salaries on non-jobs like this are a grotesque distortion of that legacy. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share and most importantly subscribe. And you can also support the channel on Subscribestar via the link in the description. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.